What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and last week we discussed a brand new game that's been put on the Sweet Baby Ink detected area known as Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. This game was actually a game that Cabrutus was hinting about being developers coming to him trying to keep the game off his Sweet Baby Ink detected list when they failed to come forward to show that all the things Sweet Baby Ink did on the game was removed from said game. Cabrutus was forced to put it on the Sweet Baby Ink detected list out of, well, I mean, it still was impacted. It was still there. It still was going forward. And hey, you couldn't get rid of it. So we still have to put it on the list. We ended up having through this proof that Kim Belair was specifically asked by the COO to come in and actually change it herself. That's right. We had proof of Top Haru, who was the COO of A44 Studios at the time, specifically brought in Kim Belair of Sweet Baby Inc., the CEO of Sweet Baby Inc., to change the game. We ended up having Grums put out this massive thread showing just what all Sweet Baby Inc. did in the game. And all I have to go to really show you what, like, one of the things that was supposed to go on is right here. Did you know that the protagonist of Flintlock used to be white? The COO and casting director, Andrea Tops Haro, joined the studio. Her first action was to change the character to hire Sweet Baby Inc. and change the main character to a POC. This marked the beginning of the problems with the game and studio. He continued on. Andrea Topsharu is rumored to have used the company's funds and manpower to power her personal agenda and projects on initiatives not related to the game or even the studio itself. One such initiative that I found is Inclusion FX, a VFX company and advocacy company with shades of Sweet Baby Inc. Here is the bio from the company. She held the position at Flintlock at the same time she ran Inclusion FX. I asked and confirmed, and you have all the proof here that you need. You know, it's a very long thread. Grums came out and did a very good job at cataloging this, actually showing you what Sweet Baby Inc. did to the game, how this all played out, you know, the corruption over at A44 Studios with their former CEO and individuals like that. Their former CEO, I believe, as well, has actually left. Similar individual that worked on Flintlock, the Siege of Dawn. You know, we have all that going on now. Well, because of what Cabrutus did and because of this thread from Grums, we now have Kepler Interactive Senior Operations and Growth Manager Lisi Kane rages after Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn added to Sweet Baby Inc. boycott list. That's right, this gets even funnier because now this individual who works for A44 Studios is freaking the hell out, saying she's a victim of a harassment campaign, is irate with the fact that it's on there and people have actually dug in and found like all the connections to Sweet Baby Inc. and things of that nature and where it all flows and stuff like that, to the point that, hey, she leaves Twitter. She leaves Twitter. And you scroll down here to what she actually ends up saying, because she deleted Twitter. Lisa K, absolutely fuming, vibrating off the fucking plane of reality. This piss weak pseudo journalism that the far right GG are taking is so vile, incredible to see in real time and closer to home how wrong Grums is and how damaging he and his weird trope are. Is it so bad? Is it bad that we actually dug into a game? We found out what's going on there. What happened was Cabrutus discovered this game. Through this, Cabrutus was reached out to by your developers to say, hey, keep it off the list, keep it off the list, keep it off the list. Cabrutus said, hey, show me proof that all this stuff's gone. Okay, just show me the proof. We will remove it. What happened? You guys didn't show him the proof. He was forced to put it on, and through then Grums did more research into it and found all the connections, found some really shady things going on and pointed it out. So now you're coming out here crying about it because people discover what you guys are doing. You guys are doing this openly and in public, and we're just putting the pieces together, but you're so angry about it that you go on and actually start tweeting and screaming about it. Update: Lisa K, ops manager for Kepler Interactive, the studio that purchased A44 Games, is not happy with me breaking the story on Flintlock. A quick review of her homepage shows funding source is woke. Seems they won't be taking my advice or be honest with Cabrutus about Sweet Baby Inc. involvement in their games. That's too bad. That was money advice. And you come down here, you know, you see her actual post, but you then see some of the things she's actually done. Here's my story. Good day. I'm Lisi, a video game producer by trade with a particular love for building and leading happy and engaging teams. I've grown diverse studios, shipped games, solved a million problems. I'm the force multiplier with a pinch of optimism. I thrive in the strategic business world in order to create solid foundations for creativity. She also is this gets into her biography, which is very interesting to say the least. Lisa Kane is a video game producer and co-founder of Girl Geek Academy. She is currently a senior operations and grown manager for Kepler Interactive, as well as an advisor for the Nuln Knights Game Fund. She is also a board member of Vic Screen, a frequent advisor of game funds, and a public speaker. Previous to this, she formed a production career at League of Geeks, a Melbourne independent game studio, with her last role being production director, which saw her shaping the production development and board team forever, looking to improve and learn. Lisi is also an executive MBA candidate at Australian Top Business School, graduating in August 2024. So okay, so she's not really even graduated yet, but she's an executive MBA candidate at Australia Top Business School, so there's that. But there's a lot to go through here, you know. Got a lot of this thing. Girl Geek Academy, she's a co-founder of. Well, you continue scrolling down, and actually that Park Place shows us what Girl Geek Academy is. Welcome to our world. Girl Geek Academy aims to bring 1 million women and girls into technology careers by 2030. You can't force women into an industry they're not really prone to and don't actually enjoy. That's the reality here. But hey, she wants to be an advocate over there. But after all this comes out, she deletes her account. She outright deleted her account. It's gone. Lisa's gone. She's no longer on Twitter. She doesn't want to be on Twitter because she got exposed. And it continues going on to her now saying that she's being harassed, and that's why she deleted her thing. Grums, Flintlock founding ops manager of owners Kepler Interactive, is now claiming harassment after she had a meltdown over my story on the funding wokeness ruining the studio. And you come down here just to this. In preservation mode due to targeted online harassment. If you want to reach out, please use regular channel. If you're experiencing online harassment, please review. Take this amazing resource here. Hi, Take This, the company that's also funded and owned by the DHS. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So now she's claiming harassment. She's now claiming that because she was exposed, because things is going on like that, she's claiming harassment, and she's directing people to the Take This website. For those of you who aren't aware of the Take This website, this is the recent thing from Take This. This was one of their most recent actual web pages and stuff, and what they actually said when the Sweet Baby Inc. was actually blowing up, responding to Gamergate 2. They have an entire article dedicated to discussing Gamergate 2. They have an entire area around Gamergate 2 specifically addressing Sweet Baby Inc. This is who she is actually directing people to, is Take This. And on top of that, when it comes to Take This, they were also funded by an anti-extremism grant from the DHS. So you have her crying that she's being harassed. She has her directing people to a government-funded site that targets and basically extremism within the video game industry. And now you have her crying because Grums and Cabrutus solely showed that all the weird going on at her actual company itself. It is so sickening to see how these developers work, what they go up against, and how they then turn the narrative when they just get exposed for being honestly vile individuals. But I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it up, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live, and I'll see you guys all on the next one. Bye for now.